Hey everybody, welcome back. Ruben with Texas All Water Fishing. And today I just want to let everybody know kind of what's been going on with the channel. What's some of the stuff that doesn't actually make the video or make the YouTube cut. Some of the learning experiences that I've gone through this past, well, I won't even say a year, but these past several months as far as trying to change up some of the way I fish and learn different technique and different style of fishing. One of the things that I did want to talk about is that we are coming up with 500 subscribers. Just wanted to take a minute and thank all the viewers and all the subscribers out there. I really do appreciate it. Really means a lot to me for you to subscribe to the channel and make your comments and also like and follow us on other social media. Trying to create a bit of a community where I can give you tidbits of information and experiences that I'm having out in the water. Through Facebook, through Instagram, and of course through YouTube. So again, thank you all very much. We're probably going to do something, we'll probably be doing a giveaway pretty soon for the 500 subs when we do reach that goal. My goal is to have 500 subscribers by the end of summer, and you know, I'm just ecstatic that it's happened so early. Here it's in May. So just want to take a minute and thank everybody and thank you all for supporting the channel and supporting me as I go through this quest of becoming a YouTuber, becoming a creator, and trying to put good and great fishing contents for all you all to enjoy. You know, and that being said, I have taken the time and tried to change things up. I did have some success out there in surfside jetty fishing, so I try to have some more of that success. I went out there, I think 5 additional times. Met some great people out there. Awesome. Gained a lot of knowledge, and we gain a lot of knowledge through what we may consider not having success, not hooking up. I did go out there and I did hook up a couple more times. One, it was a heartbreak. The fish, I lost it on the rocks. That was a good one too.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good one. And another time, it just shredded straight through my line. I had a big smack on, big Spanish mackerel on, and it just shredded through my lines. But talking to other fellow fishermen out there and other anglers out there, I did gain a lot of knowledge. And I even went out a few times when I had no right going out. I knew it wasn't going to be any kind of level of success just with the weather conditions, but we tried it anyway, right? I mean, we're fishermen. If we have something planned in the books, something already arranged, we're just going to go out, we're going to give it a shot. So had that happen. I'm not done fishing the jetties. I know there's been a lot of reports of the water's starting to warm up, so there's been some speckled trout being caught out there on some shrimp. I'm going to take some of the knowledge that I gained from fellow fishermen Tong and Tim and even Eric from Lone Star Yak Fishing, as well as Mark and Nick. You know, they always put out great contents out there trying to teach us, people like me who's trying to learn it and then trying to in turn do it and then share it with you guys. But some of that knowledge base that they have gained through the last several years of fishing out there. So stay tuned for some more of the jetty fishing and some more bank fishing. Recently, I went to Swan Lake and fished a marsh out there. The water level was super high, and I thought I was going to have a tremendous amount of success. But, you know, there's something about that water system. There's something about those bigger reds that I just can't find the rhythm. I just can't find the ability to hook up. I did see Eric from Lone Star Yak Fishing. He did hook up to this really nice gar out there.
I ain't getting this thing in the boat.
Just come over your side with them. Come over your lap with them.
He's right alongside you.
I see him right here. I try to see it's coming to the top. Dang. But yeah, I'll just stay at it. I'll still be back out there. I'll still go back out there to that marsh system with soft plastic and some hard plastics and try to find that rhythm and that pace that it would take to hook up to some of those larger reds out there, because they're out there. I mean, I saw plenty of blow-ups, plenty of boils, plenty of fish being chased, and just need to just keep at it and get some of that knowledge base on what it's going to take to hook up to some of those bigger guys out there. You know, I even done a little bit of pond jumping. It took about 2 hours and 20 minutes to catch this little guy. You know, some of the neighborhood ponds, my neighborhood ponds, and some of the other ponds around me. Again, trying to gain some of that knowledge base of bass fishing that I know I lack, and some of the patience that I lack when it comes to freshwater fishing. You know, I also took a moment and went out, did a little bit of wade fishing. Wade fished out there, ran around San Luis Pass, which you have to be very careful because the waters can be very dangerous. But we wade fished the bayside, and you know, to very little success. We didn't have any success at all, honestly. But we still went out there. We were trying to kind of in between storms that day. You know, some of the spring showers that kind of rolled through. So we try to get out there, myself and Eric. We try to get out there, and but again, you know, this is a learning experience. I know from that trip for the next trip what I should do different and how I should do different. And sometimes the fish just aren't there. I mean, let's be honest. Sometimes they're not there, or you're not throwing what they want. But we're gonna go back. I know what I did wrong on that trip. Going forward, from this point going forward, I'm gonna do some more collaborations and fish with different YouTubers and just fish with different fishermen. Just fish with different anglers and different fishermen, just to gain some of that knowledge. And you know, I encourage y'all to do the same. You know, you can, even if you don't have the opportunity to go fish with somebody else, you can still pick their brain, and you can still ask questions in different forums. So Facebook, there's all different kind of Facebook groups out there, or you can join our Facebook group, and you can see some of the information that we put out there as well. Some of the fishing groups that I'm in, and I gained some of their knowledge from: Dirty South Kayak Anglers, that's a good one. Souls of Saltwater Fishing, another great group. Even Texas City Dike Fishing. If you're not familiar with the Texas City Dike, it's very laid back, very low key, very family oriented place. And no, you don't have, there's so much water out there. I think you got like 5 or 7 miles of dike. So there's so much water out there. The fish can be all up and down there. So, you know, you just got to be patient and try and be consistent, you know, as far as trying out that area and seeing. But you can reach out to any of the guys out there or any of the girls out there on any of those groups, or even on Instagram or here on YouTube. You know, you can reach out to myself, and I may not have the right answer, but maybe I gained some knowledge from somebody else where I can pass it on to you. So again, I just encourage anybody out there, especially with the warmer waters warming up, more people will be out there fishing. There's more fish out there to be caught. There's more bait running. So, you know, get out there, use the cast net, buy some live bait, try throwing different artificials. You know, there's all those different kind of knowledge base that you can get from reaching out to social media, or here, for example, on YouTube. So talking about warming water, what's coming up? What's going to come up for me and the channel? So I'm going to start doing more collaborations, not just with YouTubers, but also other fishermen out there, just to change up the pattern. And I just want to grow myself as an angler and as a fisherman. I've done some wade fishing in the past. No means am I an expert, or even close to being an expert on my limited knowledge base that I've done from wade fishing. So I'm going to get back out there in the water, wade fishing, catching that sunrise bite when it comes to a lot of trout. Start doing some more night fishing. You know, years past, I would go out to the dike and I'll do some night fishing out there. But I'm going to change it up. You know, I'm bringing the GoPro this year, go out there, do some night fishing, do some kayak night fishing, probably fish under the causeway, which I've been trying to do for like the last, I think, 4 or 5 weeks, but with the weather and the days of my own schedule, I haven't been able to do that. But I know they've been catching some specks here and there out there under the causeway. You just have to be careful with the wind and the currents, from my understanding. So never going out there, I didn't want to push the envelope. So I'm just trying to keep it safe and find that perfect time where I can get out there and do some fishing. You know, even hit up Seawell Park, do some Seawell Park night fishing. I know the waters are starting to heat up there, and there's been some other YouTubers out there that, another YouTuber out there that I talked about going night fishing out there with him. So hopefully we'll be able to make that happen pretty soon. And again, surf fishing. You know, years past, I've done a lot of surf fishing, never really looking for that trophy shark. Just simply putting the rod out there, putting some bait on, tossing the cast net, throwing the line out, putting some music on, and just relaxing and just enjoying, you know, a day out on the beach. I mean, who doesn't want to spend a day out on the beach with their feet up, right? But I'd always take the rod. So this year, I'm gonna try to do a little different, do a little more focus on the fishing, and of course bring the GoPro along so I can bring you all guys along. And maybe if I'm doing something right, I'm doing something wrong, y'all can correct me and help me as I try to gain this knowledge base, and any of the knowledge that I gain, I would share with you all, of course. Again, I talked about open invites before. The idea was to do it every 4 to 6 weeks, but weather has played a factor in these last few weeks. And again, I was wanting to do it this upcoming weekend, but again, it looks like we're going to have a round of storms come through on this weekend. So, I mean, if anybody ever wants to go fishing, you're more than happy to reach out to me, any kind of social media, and hit me up. You know, I'm out there during the week as well, but I just wanted to keep the meetups on solely on the weekend, just so I know more people have the opportunity that want to come out and that can come out and fish with some like-minded people. But yeah, that's it. You know, I just wanted to take a few minutes and chew the fat with you all. You know, let you know what's going on and what we're going to be doing going forward. It's really a real nice day, and I probably should be out on the water today because we do have we do have a couple fronts, or I want to say a couple fronts, but a couple low pressure systems coming in through the rest of the weeks. So hopefully I'll be able to squeeze a little bit of time in there this week to get out there on the water. I do try to be on the water anywhere from 1 to 3 times a week, you know, based on availability and the weather, of course. But yes, I just wanted to thank everybody. I just wanted to take a moment and take time out and thank you all. We're coming up on 500 subs, so I just wanted to take a moment and thank you. I'll just kind of fill you in on, you know, we have this transition of weather now where the water is heating up and what's going on and what to expect from the channel. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We should be hitting that 500 subs pretty soon, so we'll probably be doing a giveaway. Stay tuned. We'll be doing a meetup soon as we get a break in the weather. If y'all want to meet up during the week, then that's fine. I'll post it. I'll toss a meetup. Somebody who wants to throw a day out there, that's fine. See if we can make it happen. I'm all about it. Thanks again. Hopefully I'll be out there on the water this week trying to find a day, weather, just looking at the forecast. Maybe I might have a day or a short window, a short day where I can get out there and toss some lines and keep my fingers crossed. But thanks again. Stay tuned. More coming your way. Ruben, Texas All Water Fishing.